So here we have a pre-owned 2015 Ford F-150. This one comes in the Lariat trim level, and it also includes the FTX all-terrain package from Tuscany. This one comes in Oxford white on black leather interior, and the powertrain consists of a 5-liter naturally aspirated V8 mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission. And some of the features that come on this Tuscany FTX package include a 6-inch lift, as well as these 20-inch aluminum wheels. And I'll actually show you all the options here momentarily. But front end here, we do get the LED headlamps along with the halogen fog lights there. And those are those 20-inch wheels. Really good look, love the tires as well. Passive keyless entry on the front. And here we have the power window controls here. We get one touch up and down for the front, and then just regular power for the back. We also have power folding mirrors with blind spot monitors, power mirror controls here. We can lock the rear windows here, power door lock controls, memory seat controls. Really nice storage here in the door panel. We do get those adjustable pedals that a lot of people like. So this will pull them up, this will push them back. Headlamp controls, fog light controls. Then we can turn on the side lights here. There's a rear door panel. Plenty of space back here, and I forgot the power running boards. Legroom'S Fantastic, being 6'3". Have the seat in front of me adjusted for someone of my size. We get 2-stage heated seats in the back, 110-volt 3-prong plug in there, and then a 12-volt there, cigarette lighter, and then rear AC vents here, 2 cup holders here. Just taking a look at this window sticker real quick. Y'all can pause wherever if you want to see anything in particular. So that's before all the upgrades, and this is all the upgrades that came on it. And that's what the original sticker price was, $78,031. But really like the center seat here, cup holders. We can just throw them back in there. Looks really good. Like we have our clothes hangers here, premium dome lights here, grab bar here. Let's go ahead and check out the back. And the lift's so big I have to like slide out of the seat. This will take E85. There's a view of the back, dual exhaust. And then this one has a bed liner as well as a spare. And whoever had this truck really loved it, took care of it. And we have the tonneau cover too. As we come around to the front here, here's our power front passenger seat. You have FTX stamped in the headrest. Then we have owner's manuals here, and I always like how they did these pockets where you can put your owner's manuals and a little bit of stuff here, and then insurance and all that in there. And I even like that you could put some change, some small objects right there. Let's go ahead and pop this hood real quick. There's that 5-liter naturally aspirated V8. Oh, it's loud. I did not slam that. Let's hop in the driver's seat here. Leather wrap steering wheel, and since this does have the option for adaptive cruise, all of those controls are over here. Then we can use these 4 arrows and the OK button to use the digital part of the gauge cluster here. And you have plenty to configure. And then volume controls over here. And then we have a mute here, voice recognition, and Bluetooth controls here. Over to the radio here, we do have the option to heat the steering wheel. Almost forgot that. We get dual zone automatic climate controls, And we can do that there. Did not mean to hit the clock. And then we can fool with all of that there, fan speed, or we can set it up to an auto mode. I'm gonna cut that off there because it's pretty mild out here. It's a nice day. Almost forgot we get a Sony sound system. Now, of course, it's an older system, so it's just a little bit of lag, but not bad at all. Navigation screen here. And then we have AM, FM, XM. And then we have Bluetooth audio as well. Backup camera there with a 360 view, or bird's eye view, excuse me. Then we have a 110 volt 3-prong here, 12 volt in there as well. 4-wheel drive controls, volume, tune, presets, everything else pretty self-explanatory. Those same dual zone automatic climate controls are buttons and knobs down here, and then we get 3-stage heated and cooled seats for the driver and front passenger. There we have our 12 volt SD card reader for the nav, aux input, USB ports, little storage tray in here. I like how they did that. And then to shift the 6-speed, pull the trigger, reverse, neutral drive, manual mode, 2, 1, those are going to be your low gears. And then in manual mode, you can manually shift right here on the side. And then we have our lane departure here, which we can toggle that on and off. Cup holders. Here's a key fob with remote start. And then we have our push button start. Now on the back, we do have a sliding rear window. Oh, got my tag was back there. And then we have a panoramic sunroof there. And we can one touch slide that open. We can tilt it as well. We can close it one touch too. You can only do one thing at a time though. So I can't slide the sunroof closed while I'm doing the shade, and I have to hold it there. Or hit it twice, excuse me. Which is always annoying, but whatever. There's one more look at that gauge cluster. And now it's time we go ahead and take this 2015 F-150 out on the road for a quick test drive. So to start off, I just love the exhaust on this truck. So aggressive. And I like the 6-speed automatic in this too, because there's not a lot going on. And it's just really easy to drive. Of course, it's not as fuel efficient, but when you have this lift and these tires and all that, that's really the least of your concern. And this is averaged about 14.7 miles per gallon. So not bad at all for this kind of truck, especially with a naturally aspirated V8. So I really just love the sound. Like I said, I'm gonna put it in a manual mode, and then I'm gonna try and shift using this shifter. And surprisingly, the shifts are very fast. Like, this feels like an actual manual mode. It's not like suggestions. So that's really, really nice. And of course, this probably needs some top of the line alignment. It's not driving straight, but no big deal. But I would definitely recommend getting that fixed. And then let's go ahead and put on the adaptive cruise. I can adjust that gap there. And then the lane departure is on too. And as I go out of the lines, it's shaking the steering wheel. So really, really impressive drive system, especially for a 2015 pickup truck. You have adaptive cruise, lane departure. Very, very impressed. and it's slowing me down to keep that safe distance between myself and this car in front of me. But this is actually a pretty good deal right now. I'll leave a link below in the description for the truck itself that's for sale, but I mean, this is an 80 grand truck new. And I mean, the heated steering wheel is working great. The heated cooled seats working great. I'm on level 1, but I'm borderline freezing because it's kind of chilly outside. But just so glad everything works, and even with this mileage, having that naturally aspirated V8, it still has some life left in it. But overall, really love what Tuscany did with this truck, having the wheels, a 6-inch lift. And this is really for that buyer who wants to look awesome, wants an awesome sounding truck, and money's not really an object. At least it wasn't back in 2015. 80 grand was a ton of money, but now, heck, cars are coming off the, trucks are coming off the dealer lots for 10 over sticker, and the stickers are $80,000–$85,000. So now you're paying 6 figures if you want a souped up top of the line truck. And this Lariat really does do it for me, having the heated cooled seats, the twin panel moonroof, adaptive cruise, and then the Sony sound system is really, really good. But just a really nicely equipped truck that you could get for pretty cheaply comparatively. And it still has a lot of the features that you'd want in your truck, even in 2023. Like having the household plug-ins, having 2 of those, heated cooled seats up front, heated in the back, adaptive cruise. Just really like how this truck was done. So I'll definitely have to see about getting this alignment looked at, but I think one thing I forgot to mention earlier was the windshield wipers. I like that you just turn it here. And then of course you can flash the high beams or turn the high beams all the way on there. And then your headlamps and all that's down there. So I like having all that there, and it's not 2 stalks here in my way, because I have the headlamps over here, and then I have a floor shifter. So just really everything was thought out with this truck. Makes a lot of sense. And like I said, the 6-speed automatic is really impressive, just in terms of shifting, in terms of the efficiency, obviously, because the V8 getting 14.7 miles a gallon is crazy. And of course the hood is quite intrusive. I can't really see, but I can see enough. And then having that lane departure on helps to make sure I'm not going out of the lines. But other than that, to end it, just really, really impressed with this truck. If I had $80,000 back in 2015, I definitely wouldn't be mad if I spent it on this, because like I said, it has a lot of stuff that I want, everything you need, and it still gets head turns even today. So with all that being said, this is going to bring me to the end of my review of this 2015 Ford F-150 with the Tuscany FTX Package.